running back bodies.
Man, it feels like conditioning sometimes, but I mean, it's, at the same time, it's a blessing though, man. Everybody doesn't get this many opportunities, especially at a place like this, to receive those many reps and opportunities to show the coaches that you're getting better, you're receiving coaching well. So, yeah, at the same time, it's like, man, you may be tired some days, but at the same time, you got to find a way to push through, find motivation, and keep it going.
It's even weirder for you because you're the only experienced one. So it's like, does Frank just like put everything on you?
Nah, not necessarily, man. Coach Frank, he pushes us all to be the best version of ourselves. But of course, he expects me, to kind of help those young guys on certain areas. And I understand because when I was a freshman in the pen, I had guys take me under their wing and help me be prepared to play early. So it's really just all about, man, just bringing guys along with you, not being selfish and not just trying to hone in all the information or hone in on all the things you learned since being in college. So like I said, Trey's been, eager to learn and real coachable since he got here in January. So it's all about learning from your mistakes, just building off of it.
If you could expand on that, what are your impressions of Trey at this point?
Yeah, man, he like I said, man, he's just been real eager to get better every day. Like, I love his confidence, man. He's just ready to work. He's locked in every day, from what I've seen. And like I told him, man, it's okay to make mistakes at this time. It's spring ball, man. You're learning a new offense. You're coming from high school. Like, the pace of the game is different. And he understands that, but he's like, every day you can tell, man, he's starting to get more and more comfortable. So that's all you can ask for, especially from me.
Sorry. I know Josh and Armani and John are all out right now. What have they been like, I guess, just around you guys in terms of just, I know Josh has been standing out there, watching you guys in individual drills. Just how have those three just kind of been able to keep up and even though they're out right now?
They've been in all our meetings. They've been locked in as well. On the same schedule as we are, just not participating right now. But every day they're taking notes. They're receiving the coaching that we're all getting. They're just not doing the physical part. But it's just all about taking advantage of every day. Controlling what you can. Everybody got different circumstances right now, but at the same time, you just got to really focus on yourself and try to be the best teammate you can.
Can you tell there's no learning curve with this team right now? I mean, you've already been through this thing with Brian 1 year. Can you tell just in practice they're smoother? There's not thinking, just doing.
Honestly, for me, it's helped me. This is my first time being in the same offense 2 years back to back. So for me, it's helped me a lot. Just being the same offense, same terminology, same OC. So the game is slowed down more for me because I don't have to think as much anymore. And probably for some of the other guys too as well who were here last year, they didn't have to learn new offense. But of course for the mid-years, the young guys, they're still learning, trying to learn speed and terminology, how we do things around here. So I guess for a lot of guys that return, it's helped us a lot, just not having to learn new offense, new different types of things. So it's helped us all. So.
In at Penn State, you had some injuries and stuff, right? So I mean, is this kind of your first year? Because then last year was a new place. Like, is this your first year where you're kind of like on solid ground?
Honestly, yeah, man. That's why I said, man, I'm just appreciative of being healthy right now. This is my first full off season, man. Honestly, probably since like COVID. It's been a while, man. Coming off, certain injuries when I was at Penn. But like I said, man, I'm just appreciative of the opportunity right now. Just trying to get better every day, just trying to bring those young guys with me. Because, right now we all we got until, of course, the rest of the crew get back. But it's just been great, man, getting better every day. Just trying to just push yourself to as far as you can.
Just curious what the balance has been like. You're getting a lot of reps right now, but just how often are you telling the coaches, like, hey, man, I might need a breather here? I mean, just how are they responding to you guys in terms of the added reps that you and Trey and some of these other guys are getting?
Yeah, man, I don't think, I'm never about to ask to get taken out. I mean, of course, if the coaches see I'm drained or something like that, they're going to take me out. But I'm never about to ask to, get taken out because, like I said, you never know you can get back in. So you got to make the most of every opportunity you can get. And it's just really all about having the right preparation, having the right mindset going into practice, understanding, you may be drained, but you got to keep going because when you get to the next level, it's going to get harder. So, I mean, it's just really all about having the right mindset, preparing yourself the right way, hydrating the right way, being ready for practice.
With the offense here going into year 2, like you said, y'all know kind of what you want to do. So where are the places where y'all are wanting to take another step?
Yeah, man, really just trying to, build our run game more. Of course, we were able to really extend a lot of plays last year, with Jaden, man. But, of course, for the running back room and personally, we all, of course, want to get more opportunities in that backfield. So, we're just really trying to build off our run game more, get more comfortable in the passing game, just do different things, get us more touches. And that's things we've been working on all offseason, just trying to, find different areas where we need the ball more, in certain areas. And, those things we're just going to keep building on through the spring.
And you personally, I guess, what are you trying to kind of develop in your own game this offseason?
Man, honestly, man, it's really just trying to, show my speed more, man. I feel like I'm a complete back. I can do everything. It's just really just putting on film more explosive runs, putting on film more, perimeter runs and showing, more versatility to my game. I will do that, but But right now, it's really just about, you know, getting better, you know, focusing on the small things. It's spring ball, man, so we're just taking it day by day.
You mentioned over there that you feel faster too. How did you get to that point? What did you do?
Man, I got with our nutritionist, Dr. Frakes, man, Coach Flint. You know, when I came back in January, when I decided to come back, man, I was real, like, transparent of the things I wanted to get out this year. And, you know, they've helped me, you know, reach, you know, the short-term goals I've had from January until now, and still have more, you know, in the summertime to get better. So, like, just from changing my diet, changing how I eat, and then just, you know, doing more different types of lifts and workouts, man, it helped me become more explosive. It's helped me just become a better running back overall.
What sort of what's an example of like an explosive lift that maybe is different from what you did before?
Honestly, man, just doing more single leg work, you know, doing more single leg things, man, to, you know, have my body be more balanced and be more explosive from the ground up. And just really working on small parts of my body, some hamstrings, the quads, the hips, get more flexible. You know, all those things, you know, play a role in you being explosive as you possibly can. And Coach Flint, man, he's helped me, and the rest of the staff, they really helped me, you know, bring the best out of myself this offseason. You know, we'll keep continuing to get better.
You talked about a decision to come back. Was it a decision to come back? I mean, did you have to think about it?
Honestly, man, I knew when I wanted to leave college, I didn't want to leave with any regrets. So it was a decision, but it wasn't, you know, kind of like towards the end of the season, in my head, I was like, I'm not satisfied with what I put on film yet. So for me, it was like, nah, man, you need to, you know, just hone in on the things you need to work on to get better. And then, like I said, you know, Dr. Frakes, Coach Flint, you know, Coach Frank as well, just had a very transparent conversation of the things I want to get out this year. And like I said, up to this point so far, all those guys have helped me, you know, bring the best out of me day in, day out. So, you know, it's just been awesome, man, just, you know, noticing the growth of myself, especially in the team as well. So
You talked about, you know, some of the improvements you guys want to make in the running game. Obviously, the offensive line plays a big role in that. Those guys are a little bit banged up as well. But I think 4 of the 5 starters are out there. Just what have you seen in terms of improvement from that group and, you know, a few short practices here?
Yeah, I mean, last year we had like two freshmen playing. So I mean, like, they grown men. So like, I mean, for those guys, I mean, they're more experienced now, so they can be leaders to the young guys. And you know, for our interior group, man, like from our center to our guards, man, of course we got some guys banged up in certain areas, but at the same time, you know, we have an experienced group that understands how you got to work, how you got to prepare to be the best version of ourselves every day. So like, man, our line, they're very experienced. They're great. They every day, man, they locked in. Like, it's not one day them boys not ready to go. And like I said, Coach Davis does a great job preparing them for practice as well. They always fired up. So when you see your line fired up, you can only, you know, go off as how they go. And it's just been great seeing them get better every day too.
Thank you.